Good morning. Welcome to worship at First Christian Church Fort Thomas. We hope that this is a great day for you and a start of a wonderful week. On today's announcements and introduction of worship, we're going to be honoring those who are graduating from various educational institutions. You can find a link to this information in your last week's newsletter. Graduating from Highland High School is Joey Deschler, the son of Leslie Deschler, and the grandson of Cliff and Janice Robinson. Graduating from Miami University is Kevin Reed Jr. He's the son of Kevin Reed Sr. Graduating from NKU is Jordan Barjay. Also from Northern Kentucky is his brother Will Barjay, who's being graduated from the Chase School of Law. Both these young men are the sons of Mark and Nancy Barjay. Also graduating are two grandkids, Vic and Linda McAtee's granddaughter, Gabrielle, is being graduated, and the granddaughter of Jerry and Nancy Burns, Emma Burns, is also being graduated this spring. This is a tough time. I can't remember, and I can remember a lot of graduation seasons, but I can't remember one where the outlook for new graduates has been so bleak. So let's remember these young people as they move on to the next step in their lives, the next stage, as they mature and move toward their life's careers. I've been asked on several occasions about opening the church back up for worship. Some have wanted to get back to worship and be part of it. Others have told me that when the church opens up, because of their personal health situations, that they won't attend for a while. I want you to know that we honor both groups of individuals, and we want to do what's best for all the congregation. Our church board will meet this Wednesday. We'll meet via a Zoom meeting, I think, and the board has two options, as I see it, about opening the church, returning back to worship. First is to set a date, and we'll get ready. It's going to take a little while for us to finish our preparations for getting the sanctuary ready for worship in this new age. Or the board might decide to wait until they have more evidence that it's safe to open up the church. Either way, whether the board sets a date or postpones setting a date, we'll let you know as soon as possible. Just as a word of note, a week ago today I received 30 to 35 pages of material dealing with how to reopen the church, what guidelines we need to do before we open up the church, and guidelines for what we need to do in order to worship safely. I've reduced that down to about a page and a half of material, and I've sent that to church leaders outlining what needs to be done. And of course, there's probably other things that I haven't thought of to put on that list. But if you would like to have either or both of those documents, please let me know, and I'll be glad to email those to you. As we begin to look toward our sermon and our worship, the text of the sermon comes out of 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 22 and 23. That's 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 22 and 23. You might also want to take this time to prepare the elements to take communion later on in the worship service. Thank you.